It's Saturday morning, it's Salzburg Ring, it's the sprint shootout here for the Austrian Grand Prix. 10 minutes of qualifying, half of yesterday evening's qualifying session, and this will decide the grid for tomorrow's race. This afternoon's race, I should say. It's 24 laps of this beautiful circuit in Plainfield, east of Salzburg. As cars start to come out on track now for this 10-minute qualifying session. All clear skies for the rest of the weekend, so we still haven't had a wet race this season. And some would say that wet races cause drama, some would say that it's better dry. There's most people out on track now. Let's find Nico Hülkenberg, who's in the pits. Ocon pits, Hamilton pits. It is Hamilton, that's what it says, Hamilton. You can see he's at the top of the circuit, going through turn 5. Now, there's no real corner until turn 12 and possibly 11. Turn 11 is quite basically a corner, but turn 6 to 10 is a bunch of pretty fast kinks, and then you see the long right-hander of turn 11. I don't know where I got left-hander from. Lewis Hamilton about to start his first flying lap. Pierre Gasly got disqualified from qualifying yesterday. He's still in the pits. He got disqualified after, despite he was actually fastest, unfortunately for him. So let's see how Lance Stroll does. He's got his teammate in front of him, potentially holding him up. That's not great for the Aston Martin pair if one is holding up the other. As they go through the final part now, laps here around the 1 minute mark, 1 minute 2. It's the fastest lap you had yesterday. And where's this gonna come? It's going to be 1 minute 6.6. So something tells me that is his first. No, it wouldn't be his first lap because he wouldn't have been set. Where's Hamilton? We were watching him earlier. He's gonna go round turn 12 through turn 13. Get that right, you can get 14 right. You get that right, you can get 15 right. If he crosses the line, where's this lap going to put him? It's going to be fastest Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen behind it. Actually, no, it's not Verstappen behind him. Verstappen's already set his lap. He'll probably be coming into the pits about now. Who should be right on board with Pierre Gasly? He looked quite rapid this weekend. Let's go on board with him. Going to be a bit better than yesterday. Starting P20 for tomorrow's race. Don't know if he's on a lap or not. Let's see. Comes in now. What's this going to be? 1 minute 3.2. Which puts him in 14th place. You'd want to be doing better than that. Pierre Gasly now at the bottom of the circuit, going through the long right-handed turn 12, sorry, the bank corner. There's all Gasly up the wheel into the gravel. And I've said before, you get one part of that corner section right, you get the whole of it wrong. And Gasly's going to go up to P5 despite that mistake. I think that lap was better than the 1:06.0 because he moved up to P5. Is Gasly going to try another lap, or is he going to come in, get a fresh set of tyres on, and go again? If he's got the Alpha Tauri, he's always a diver there on the Alpha Tauri, and that's going to ruin both of their laps if Nick De Vries is on one. And that's probably, I'm sure Gasly is P7 at the moment. He can do better than that, he knows he can. And he's going to come into the pits. Did he hit the wall there? Yes, he did. It's Pierre Gasly hits the wall. Coming into the pits, and I think he's lost drive because of that crash. And that could be Pierre Gasly out of the session, unless they can reboot his car, as he's now back in the pits. Anyone we can watch? Charles Leclerc, currently P2. Is he on a lap, or is he going to come into the pits? I'm guessing he's going into the pits. Quite a difficult pit entry, very slow right-hander. Is that Hamilton in the summer? No, that's Gasly, I think. Yeah, Pierre Gasly. Let's watch him with 4 minutes to go in the session. Not long for him to recreate what he tried to do yesterday but failed. Oh, Gasly off the track there. I think he tapped the wall there. Go on board with Gasly. Has he got damage from that potentially? From tapping the wall? He's very wild. Oh, he's hit the wall again. He hit the wall again into the grass, and I think he might have damage. He's always on the gravel. Here, Gasly's off on the gravel. Not a great out lap, and it's going to get even worse. He's off into the gravel trap at turn 12. And I think that's qualifying over for Gasly. He's P8 currently. The steering's straight. I don't think that would be an issue. Goes through the chicane, not too fast. He's always in the wall again. That's Gasly in the wall, and let's hope he gets steering straight. He's turning left. To be fair, he's a left-hander. And that's Gasly, he's qualifying over. I think he's slowing down. I'm not too sure why. Why is Gasly slowing? Ah, he's letting someone by. Oh, he's off again. Gasly, I think. Nah, that steering's bent. He's gonna have to come into the pits. Cause he's turning left. I know it's technically is a left-hander, but he's moving straight, he's turning left. And I think Gasly's gonna have to come into the pits and call it a day. Because oh, he's off again. Oh, nah, and that's gonna ruin his setup for the next lap. I always say he almost goes a bit wide there. And he's gonna come into the pits. No, he's not. He's gonna continue. And I think he's steering this bent because that steering wheel is not straight, that's going left. So I'm a bit confused why he stayed out. Up there. Go through turn 5 hairpin. Down the back, I'd say straight, kind of the back kinks. Your left, right, and your left and your right. You go left one more time. You go right. Just flash out. Be a horrible place to go off if you do. And a very tricky braking point for turn 12. As you go through the final part of the lap, the left, right, left. Basically one whole corner. You have to get it all right, to get it all right. And Gasly's going fastest. Should have, despite what I suspected of bench steering, Pierre Gasly had gone fastest, like he did yesterday. And I think that's qualifying done. And Gasly is going slowly. Is he out of fuel? He did do an out lap and then another lap before doing that lap. And I think Gasly, oh, he's been hit by someone. Who was that? It's a Ferrari. And Gasly's lost his rear wing. Let's get a replay of that. Oh, he's just slowing down. I don't think he sees the Ferrari. Oh, I mean... Charles Leclerc. We'll go on board with him in a second. I've messed up the camera angle. I'm gonna have to pause it a sec. This to get the camera back on board. Here we go. On board with Charles Leclerc. What happened? You can see Gasly slowing in front of him, and I mean, Charles Leclerc kind of just going to the back of him. He's able to continue with Gasly out of fuel. I believe that's qualifying done. So we watch Charles Leclerc come back into the pits with a broken front wing. Let's go through the grid. The two Aston Martins lock out the back row. And very surprising for them, because they've been on top this season. Alonso, I think both of them have won a race this season. Alonso in Miami and Stroll in Canada, if I'm correct. It's a very disappointing sprint shootout for them. The two Williams next row, Albon and Sargent. Albon flying in Masano, not great for him. Tsunoda's been better. He won, of course, in Aragon and has been on the podium quite a few times. So he won below back in the P16. Hulkenberg got his first podium in his career last time out in Alton Park. He's only 15th for his teammate Magnussen 14th. Then it's Valtteri Bottas and Zhou Guanyu. They've both won a race this season. Zhou Guanyu, sorry, of 2 race wins. Nick De Vries, the winner from last time out. A lot of race winners, not even making the top 10. Piastri, he's been very consistent this season in 10th. And Sainz in 9th. Ocon in 8th. Perez in 7th, Lando Norris in 6th, Max Verstappen in 5th, Charles Leclerc 4th, championship leader George Russell in 3rd, where he qualified for the feature race tomorrow, Lewis Hamilton in 2nd, and Pierre Gasly, like he would have been if he didn't get disqualified yesterday, on pole for the sprint race. We'll see you later this afternoon. Thank you.